So this is gonna be a video about my 2021 goals. Look at this. Sheesh. But the point of this video is I made an earlier video about speaking about my goals on the 14th of January. That's like 8 days ago. Right now it's the 22nd of January, I think, 21st or 22nd. And the reason why I'm making this video is the look in my eyes and just the energy difference it's like it's night and day. Like I wasn't even looking in the camera, and it's just a shift, and that's 8 days taken away. But what I notice is like the environmental like change, and just shifts. Like a lot of things weren't going right, but even though things weren't going right, I was still sticking to things that I wanted to do. I wasn't as productive, but I was still doing it. And I think that's what people get mistaken. Like they take motivation and they use those short spurts, but what gets you to your result is the discipline that you have. And yeah, I'm gonna implement that. But I just thought it would be cool to like see the shift of my focus and just energy. It's 2021, 14th of January right now. I'm in Lagos, Nigeria, and it's crazy how like fast time flies. I've been here almost for 2 months, and it feels like I just got here. But time's gonna fly, whether you're being productive, whether you're being lazy, it's gonna fly by. 2020, it feels like a write-off, but it was such a like pivotal and important year because I think it exponentially grew just my way of thinking and just being, from an emotional standpoint, I've become like way more like vulnerable with people and just feelings, and the way to do that is like with trying and not making excuses like for yourself, and also letting yourself change as a person and not saying I'm a person who constantly procrastinates, and setting these like limiting beliefs that you have for yourself and going past that. And like the main purpose of this video is to go over my goals for 2021. As scary as it sounds, like some of these goals in this book, it's my journal, not a book, a journal, they scare me. And I think if you don't have goals that scare you, you're not going to achieve them. I had some things that I wanted to do in the past and New Year's resolutions that I've done in the past that I didn't really strive towards. And the thing about this, I'm only doing it so I can put that energy out there into the universe. And when you put it out there, I think it's a magic, like when you make declarations, it's magical because whether I get exactly to that declaration that I wanted, I'm creating a target for myself and I'm not just shooting at nothing. So I think it's important to like have those goals, but I already had those goals like beforehand. Now I'm just doing it for 2021 to be more specific about it, but let's get into some of them, honestly. So the first one is $15,000 consistently a month starting in April. And honestly, that scares the hell out of me. I have a job that I'm doing like now, but and clients, like I want to have clients that I'm advertising for, like campaign management. I have all these resources in my head, but it's putting it into action and seeing it tangibly happen. But that scares the hell out of me, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I think that's the greatest feeling ever. Not knowing how you're gonna do something and still like doing it anyways. Having an apartment in Santa Monica close to 3rd Street by July 14th, 2021. That'd be so sick. I love the beach and I just like love that area and I always like hang out there. So like living in that area would be insane. And the cool thing is like doing it by yourself, like on your own dime, it's incredible. Like I've honestly been privileged enough from my parents to take care of me like throughout college, and having that has been, I'm like so grateful for that, because there's so many people that don't have that ability to wonder and create like what they want to do and just try a whole bunch of different things. Like that's what my parents like constantly preach to me, like you can be like whoever you want to be and like do whatever you want to do, but you have to put in the work and I've had that freedom to just explore and try a whole bunch of different things. And another one of my goals is to learn how to surf. I didn't put like an end date, but I'll put an end date here. Let's say learn how to surf by August 2021. I want to be able to like ride a wave consistently. And then I said buy my own property November 15th, 2021. I like these goals, but I think another thing when you're creating goals is to be like super specific about it, because I should have put what kind of property I want, or like whether it's a condo, whether it's a house, like where's the property, like those kind of things. I think that they matter because you can start, even if you don't buy that specific property, you're creating a target for yourself, and it's a specific target that you can aim at and just strive towards every day. And then I said 100,000 in my bank account by November 14th, 2021. Like that would be insane. But I think I don't even know. It's about working towards that goal, because personally, I don't think I would. Now looking back at that, why would I want 100,000 just sitting in my bank account? I would put it in other investments so my money's making me money. And the last goal is travel in the summer to Sweden and Spain, 2021. Yeah, that would be fun. And just traveling with one of my close friends, Adam. He's obviously on the channel, the guy I do the podcast with. We just want to have fun. I'm 21, and I just want to be out there just having as much fun as possible, because I truly believe like the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit, but you have to have that belief in yourself, but action and a plan that you're striving towards. That's a video. I also want to leave on like one of my favorite quotes that I saw in a Steph Curry like advert: train your mind and your body will follow. Another thing is, people usually say you shouldn't say your goals like out to the world and all these things. You should keep it inside, work in the dark. Don't get me wrong, I still agree to that to an extent, but regardless if I say like what my goals are, which I have, I still have to go do that work in the darkness, and people aren't gonna know the work it took for me to get like where I am, and they're not gonna know all the details. So I don't think there is a problem like with saying your goals and like what you want to achieve. And I think another reason why people don't say their goals like outwardly is because they don't want to own it. It's kind of like it's that kid who said, oh, I didn't really study for the test, and if they got a bad grade, they won't feel bad, but if they got a good grade, they just like feel over the moon like about it. And I think it's just such a scarcity mindset that people are in, and they don't want to fail. They don't want to fail. That's what I didn't want to fail either. I think that's also why I was kind of like drifting, and I didn't really know exactly what I wanted. But now I have the vision of what I want and what I want to create for this year, and what I see for myself. And it's a crazy feeling once you have that, and you have that vision, and nothing's gonna deter you. No one's gonna stop you, and no one's gonna get in your way of what you want to achieve. And it's fucking powerful. It is powerful.